All right, so today's training is going to be on running GUS. So first thing you want to make sure is that the 1003 was tight, which I did go ahead and verify that. And then I went ahead and exported the 3.2 from LendingPad and saved it in their G drive. So the next thing we want to do is upload it into the USDA and start running findings. So I went ahead and here is the web page. This is all in the password sheet. So if needed, this is where you go. Just make sure you pay attention to the login because it's not email address. It is only part of his email address. You have to drop off the .com. So we're going to go ahead and log in. And then we are going to just click Freedom Mortgage because we don't have Plaza set up in here yet and hit submit.
Does it matter if you pick Freedom Mortgage or the United Wholesale one?
I don't think that it does, but if we're not sending it to United Wholesale, I don't want to select United Wholesale. So
Gotcha.
we'll just select Freedom Mortgage.
Okay.
All right, what we're going to do is click on Import New Application. Click Choose File. Make sure we go to the right person's drive. Grab the 3.2, click submit. And then what I like to do is have the LendingPad open on the other screen so that if I need information, I can readily access it. But if you know it, not a big deal. All right, so they're purchasing. So what we're going to do is, first thing you want to do is the county is Berkeley. It's in Charleston, North Charleston, and we're going to check the property eligibility.
Well, let's hope it's within.
It is eligible.
Oh, sweet.
So that's the first step, right? If the property wasn't eligible, then we got to start off with the drawing board because this wouldn't be eligible for USDA. All right. So applicant borrow with the highest. So his income is total is I just got kicked out of LendingPad, so that's a lot of fun. So we'll go moderate, and then we'll check eligibility income. It is eligible. So we'll continue. So now we have eligible, so we're going to continue on. The rest of this stuff is just verifying that everything came over from the 3.2 properly. So let's go ahead and hit next.
Okay.
Waiting for a government program to load is like waiting for your hair to turn gray. It eventually will happen. You just don't know when.
Mine's going quick, though. I need that to stop.
A little training humor. All right, what we're going to do is close out of that. All right, so make sure all this is right. This is just verifying that, you know, we're good here. So we'll hit next. This is good. Just make sure we're using all the appropriate information from LendingPad. That looks good. Right. So his current, he's living rent-free, so it is 0. So that's good. So we'll go to next. That all makes sense. All that looks good. There's his liabilities. We're good on that. Just a lot of verifying that everything is good. Purchase price, I've already looked at the contract. It's $195,000. That's good. $1,000 and $4,000 for EMD and seller credit. So that's all good there. And this was verified off the contract. It is a on-site. Oh. Put today's date. There is no third-party buy down. For existing dwellings, or current requirements of HUD standards yet, are they met? Yes. And we'll say by escrow. Actually, we'll say by yes. All right. Do you have a relationship with HUD? No relationship. Are you a veteran? No. Are you disabled? No. Are you debarred from doing business with the federal government? No. We'll hit next. And then this is credit and underwriting. So we're going to request credit report and underwriting only. This is what we're going to accept.
Okay.
We're not going to auto-populate liabilities because they're already in there. And we're going to put in his reference number. So the big thing is you can't run findings off a soft pool. So I'm looking in here, this only a soft pool in his credit report right now. So what we're going to do is go ahead and send for a hard pool. That's something to be wary of.
Okay.
Hopefully his credit score hasn't gone down in like 5 days.
So what you're doing right now is going on Lending Pad and just pulling a hard?
Correct.
Gotcha.
Go to Advantage Credit. Our account number is that. Our password is that. And we're going to submit.
Not a terrible process, but definitely a lengthy one.
Yeah, it would be lengthier if the 1003 wasn't tight and or we just wanted to run GUS and put this all in GUS ourselves manually.
Gotcha.
Then it would definitely be a longer process. So we got accept eligible.
Nice.
So what I'm going to do is, what I like to do is print this screen because it gives you that option down at the bottom. So once this stops thinking up here, I will print it, save it to his G drive, and then move on smartly from there. So there we go. We got a print. I want to save as a PDF. GUS findings. And there you go.